Okay. Hello, everyone.
Hello, everyone.
So much for joining us. We're here to talk about our favorite albums of this year.
2020.
0202.
0202. I wonder if people know where that's from because that was iconic.
Oh my god. We're in this year. We're almost done with this year. And I don't think I've ever been happier to be done with the year. I don't know about you, Fnan, but
Period. Harriet. I'm done with this year. This year has been awful.
like, what is garbage? What is like lower than that? I don't know what it is, but that's what this year has been.
Exactly. But music has been good, and we're excited to speak about or give our opinions on our favorite albums of the year of 0202 2020. Okay? Period.
Well, we made a list of 10 of our favorite albums, and we are going to go through them from number 10 to number 1. It's going to be real fun. So, starting off, number 10, it's Good News by Megan Thee Stallion. Now, even though I am a certified hottie, I'm in her newspaper, for goodness sakes. She sent me Bitcoin. I am a certified hottie. I'm a hot girl, for sure. Real hot girl thing. Do It on the Tip, best song I've ever heard. Not lying. I mean, I don't really have anything negative to say about this album. I just think that out of all of the projects that came out this year, there's just some that were just a little bit better. But, you know, Megan's still my girl. And you already know I know every word to every song.
My 10th album, Future Nostalgia. And it's no shade. It's just there's so many good albums. I loved this album though. It really was just a pop classic. Every song hits on that album. Like, it's great. It's just a fantastic album, and she's number 10 on my list.
What's your favorite song?
You pick your next album, and I'll let you know here in a moment. I'm really bad with song titles.
My 9th album goes to Plastic Hearts by Miley Cyrus.
Levitating.
Levitating? Yeah.
Levitating. Sorry.
That's my
song after Physical.
What is that song? It is so good. That is like a really good pop song, like from beginning to end. It sounds like a 70s kind of like vibe, but it's very much like current.
It's giving you modern 70s.
So cute. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, Plastic Heart's hella good. Miley, I'm so sorry your label isn't promoting it because this is like your best piece of work. And I feel like she's finding her lane, which is cool because she's not offending us anymore.
Although I did like her problematic music too, but we like when artists actually are who they are and don't blackfish. We like that. I respect that. I haven't listened to that album yet. I did try listening to it and I was like, whoa, honey, this is a little, but I could see why.
So it's crazy. It's crazy how you can tell.
Yeah. My next album is it is an album, is Good News. It's a fantastic piece of work. I do wish that there's a little bit more personal music on there. She did have like the title track on there that was pretty personal, where she kind of dives into, you know, what happened with her and Tory Lanez and I think her best friend at the time, Kelsey or whatever. But I just wanted a little bit more personal stuff from her in that album, just because she did go through a lot. But every song on there is a banger, and we love that album. And I too know damn near all the lyrics on that fucking.
Like I was like, I wonder. Anytime I learn, or anytime Megan comes out with something new, I'm like, I really wonder how long it will take me to learn every word. Because I will. I already know I will. Well, what's your favorite song off Good News? I think mine is Do It on the Tip.
I still like Body a lot.
The way the song starts out, it makes me laugh every time.
I know, I skipped through it. I'm not gonna lie. I'm like, I can't do this. Let's get to her murdering, um, her spitting. Like, cause she's really just spitting so fast.
Yeah.
5, 4, 3, 2, 4, or she says fourth. Okay, okay, foreplay 3, 2, 1, and I'm like, wow, iconic. Like that's like one of my favorite lines on that song. Foreplay 3, 2, 1.
I could build a house
Bars.
out of what I got. Like her mind. Okay, maybe it went up a little bit in my list.
Yeah. Yeah, she's got wordplay. I don't know if you've been seeing this, but there's like a lot of people that like try to downplay Megan's ability to rap or like her status in hip hop, and it's like, why? She raps better than every one of these rap dudes that I've heard of. I don't even know these rap dudes. I'm still stuck in like Earth, Wind, and Fire, like as far as like music goes sometimes. But like anytime I hear any of these new rappers, like especially if they're males, they don't spit like she does.
Megan's giving. And I'm sorry, Megan's a woman, so I'm automatically with that I relate to her.
Yeah.
I don't know what else there is to say. Like she's rapping for the girls and the gays. She's not rapping for you. So I don't really care what rappers have to say. Unless you're no, see, I don't care.
Yeah.
I don't care. Because the people who matter, or not people who matter, but people who are respected highly like Megan.
I understand her talent.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like Beyonce have a song with you, rapper. Well, I'm talking shit. Like, exactly.
Exactly.
My eighth album was Rarities by my Queen Mariah. Now, I know you're probably wondering, like, Asha, Mariah, and Megan, those are your two favorite M's. They are. It's just that, like, there was just so much amazing music that came out this year. That's why I have, like, a different top five.
Okay. We respect it as long as it's in your top 10. Like,
Yeah, it was definitely going to be in my top 10 just based off Slipping Away alone. Just based off that song alone. Mariah, she really like saved 2020, in my opinion, because
she did. She really did.
out like all of the EPs that she dropped every Friday. MC, that was like highlight.
I know.
There was like a couple of like on the Fantasy EP, which is my favorite EP.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, this is
Yeah.
the song. There's just 9 different remixes. I love it. Like Fantasy is my favorite Mariah song. Never gets old.
Mm-hmm.
And Slipping Away is like probably one of my favorite songs by her too. She's just my mother.
She's iconic. Yeah. I understand the love you have for Mariah because I have it too. I adore her. My 8th album is Detroit 2 by Big Sean. As far as like, I don't feel like I have many like men on this like list, but I put Big Sean there just because I really love this song with Nipsey Hussle. I think they're both spitting like crazy. I think it's called Deep Reverence. They're spitting like crazy in that song, and it just is a very powerful song. What else do I like? I also like the song with Janae. We love Big Sean and Janae. Like they're an iconic, cute ass couple. So yeah, we love Big Sean. He's our short king.
I want people to
Short, dark skin, nice smile king. Why did you tweet that?
Friday. I'm like, stop.
Why did you tweet that?
Oh, why? Oh, because
Yeah.
how could you know when you see?
Oh,
I
I
can't.
love that. That's pretty iconic if you ask me.
I think it's fun.
No,
Janae,
yeah, it's fun. It's just poking fun.
you. They had one of my favorite songs of this year come out. She's not on a list of albums. I mean, I liked her album, but the Let's what's it? Trying to smoke remix with Chris Brown and Snoop Dogg. Yeah, that's a banger.
I have not heard that.
We got an album of the year nomination.
That doesn't matter to me. Cool, you got an album nomination. That doesn't mean much to me.
It just I
To be honest, if we're to be real, like when we're talking about R&B albums, Kehlani should have got a nomination for "It Was Good" until it wasn't. That is an R&B classic.
yeah,
I'm getting that shit on my wall. That vinyl
that would be yeah.
on my wall. Wait.
Oh my
Not
God.
to talk shit, but just to be critical, you know?
Okay. Okay, so Ungodly Hour, I was actually just listening to this album today. Beautiful album. Production, gorgeous. It's like very lush. I feel pretty when I listen to this music. Especially the production on the title track with saw that Disclosure helped that too, and that sounds like Disclosure's type of vibe. Just like the way it starts out is so beautiful. It like they're perfect. They are just like amazing songwriters. They're really great singers. They always look amazing.
Singers.
Singers.
Singers. They can sing.
And they play instruments. So I mean,
That part.
singer can do that. So I think of like I don't even think they're truly all that different to me anymore, but like musicians to me are people that like can sing but also know how to play instruments and can produce and stuff like that. And I feel like they do all of that and they're really good at it. Ungodly Hour is a really good song, but I think my favorite song is Busy Boy, Busy Busy Boy. Yeah.
Yeah, I like that song too. My next album, it's not an album, it's a mixtape, is Sugar by Megan Thee Stallion. I like Sugar more than I like Good News. And I don't know why. I think I like Sugar a little bit more just because I enjoy the title track more. It goes really hard. I think it's Ain't Equal. And she like kind of goes into she talks about how she lost her mother and her grandmother and how difficult that was. And I just feel like we got a little bit more of a personal side to her in that song. And that's what I want from Megan is like give us more personal, give us like music that, you know, is a little bit more meaningful. Not that your other music isn't meaningful because everything that I mean all of her other music's very empowering, like it makes you love yourself, you know, if you're a thick woman or a black woman, you know, she makes you love yourself. So we love that. But I've always wanted a little bit more personal stuff from her because I know she can do it.
Yeah.
And I love Sugar for that reason.
Love to see that. She definitely can get very personal. My favorite song off Sugar is Everything Goes So Hard. I think it's like Rich or Savage. I don't know. When I first heard Savage, I remember when I was listening to it on my way home and you were like, this shit bangs. And you're like, you are gonna love Savage. And I was like, I already know. I already know. Like now that you just said that, I already know.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
like the impact that she had with that song, like that song came out like literally a week before lockdown. So we couldn't even go out and truly enjoy it. But like all over TikTok, it was like
Yeah.
everyone on TikTok was like dance. They made a whole fucking dance to it. Like, oh my, like she made money off that. And then the Queen got on the remix and like totally did that song over again. Like
I know it gets me a little emotional.
I'm gonna cry. Like that's just wild. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. What's your next one?
My next album is actually Club Future Nostalgia by Dua Lipa. So it was just her remix album. I don't know why.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I normally don't like remixes. Covers, remixes, I hate them all. I like original shit. But I was like, let me go ahead and give this a listen because Future Nostalgia was so good. And I was like,
Mm-hmm.
really good album. So I was like, well, I mean, it can't be that bad. I heard like a couple of remixes
Mm-hmm.
from like just like on Twitter and stuff like that. And I was like, no. And then she came out with it. I was like, okay, actually, this is really good. And she made it sound as if you were like actually, like, I don't know, like listening to the radio on a weekend where like they just are playing like a DJ mix. So that's kind of cool. She gave it a cool aspect like that to make it feel like you are in a club or doing something during the quarantine. And then she released another version where it wasn't mixed. So all the songs were just like separate. That part, I think, had 2 new songs that weren't on Future Nostalgia. So it's kind of like a deluxe version. And I'm sorry, every song on there goes hard. Every single song.
On the remix album, does she go in and she actually like try and change each song, or like is the beat just different, or like does she like what is truly different from that album
Okay.
between? Because people make remix albums and all they do is just put a beat different beat next to it and they speed it up and it's like,
right.
Okay.
So okay.
And I think she put like Missy Elliott and Madonna on one song, which is pretty iconic if you ask me, but I didn't listen to that song. Should.
Even though it's
I
your
know.
favorite song from that album.
I know. Listen, I like the original. It is like I do.
So,
And I heard a lot of people talking shit about it, to be honest.
you like it with the baby?
No. I don't. I'm really tired of the baby. I've become really tired of him. I don't know why. Maybe it's because he hit a woman.
That too. He's annoying. His raps all sound the same. He came out with like 2 albums this year. And we're like, all right, they sound the same as your first one. Some songs are just like the same song, just with like a different production. But then some of the songs are actually like completely different. She has this one song on there called "That Kind of Woman," which is like a new song that wasn't on Future Nostalgia, or maybe it's on like the B sides. I don't know. Dua keeps saying that she wants to continue this era until 2022. So we're getting fed again. But, but yeah, it's a really good song. I think it's also just because I like EDM music, so it kind of goes off to me. But yeah,
Yeah.
and she worked. I guess she worked with like a lot of like iconic house like music, like house DJs and stuff like that. Obviously, we don't know them, but like, or I don't know.
Yeah.
Like all the people that were like into like house music and stuff like that were like, oh, well, Dua worked with some legends, so I don't know. She's getting her credit. It was a good album.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. My next one is B7 by Brandy. I love Brandy. Brandy's like my favorite vocalist of like all time. She's one of my favorite vocalists of all time because that girl can sing. Okay. My favorite song from that album is Borderline. I don't like the music video to that song. It's really kind of scary. Like, why are you trapped? I don't know. That music video is kind of scary. I do also like the song which actually features Chance the Rapper, which is kind of wild because I haven't seen him in a while, and I feel like people have canceled him, and I don't know. I've been really disappointed with Chance sometimes, but that song he's on, I think it's called Baby Mama. Actually, really like that song, and Brandy's just the vocal Bible. We have to pay respect to our vocal Bible.
Sean Perry.
Period.
That's on being able to sing. There you go. Not many people have that to her credit. My favorite or my next one. So we're in top 5, right?
Yes.
Actually playing right now, but it was good until it wasn't. By Kehlani. Now, you know me. I wasn't a Kehlani fan.
You weren't?
Ugh. And I don't even mean that in the bad way. I just like could never really get into her music. I don't know what it was about this album. Actually, I've probably liked her since While We Wait, her EP from last year.
That was good EP.
The song that she has with Six Lack. I'm about to like cry. But it was good until it wasn't is so good. Like I feel like I listen to it almost every day. Like 3,000 times. Like it's in my top 10 albums of the year. I won't say of all time because I don't know that. That's really hard. But
yeah.
This year,
what's your favorite song from that album?
Can I? Really love that song. Play the shit out of that song. Like too much. And I kind of liked the version with Short Man, but I'm glad that she took him off too. Because I like her version a lot more now. Like I wasn't used to it at first when I heard it. I was like, but then now like obviously like it had to happen and it's better.
Respect to her for doing that too. You know, she could have just kept it down.
JoJo did this.
She was like, yeah, exactly, JoJo. Oh, I forgot to mention her album.
Her album was so good. That's an honorable mention to JoJo.
Yeah, you're right.
She did the damn thing on that album.
Yeah. My next album is The Rarities. I love Mariah Carey, just like Asha said. That's our queen. We love her. And
Vegas.
Yeah, the way that I saw her in February and then shit fell apart like in America. I was like, okay. But yeah, I love Mariah Carey. I love that album. The fact that she has a vault of music that is unreleased stuff, and the fact that she just brought it out for us for the 30-year anniversary of her coming out with her first album. Like, she is just so generous. And then, like you said, MC Fridays, every Friday we were just blessed with new unreleased music. I mean, and Mariah does a really good job of remixes. She actually goes in and actually like changes things or adds different lyrics or adds different production. And that was cool. And we get a live version of listening to Underneath the Stars. That is just like crazy to me that she gave us that on The Rarities. Because I love that song.
Fed us.
She fed us all year. And then she gave us Mariah's Magical Christmas on Apple TV.
Gave us her memoir. The Bible.
I have that. She read each word
like
on Audible and sang for us.
Had musical components. Who is seeing her? I don't know.
Nobody.
Like,
yeah.
Period.
Like, period.
It's crazy because like, just like who has a longevity like her? I mean, like she can sing, she can write, she can produce. She's very beautiful.
Yeah.
Sweetest lady. And
yeah.
I don't know, people like sometimes I think about, I think it was like 2 years ago. This random person like tweeted something about Mariah's concert or something like that, or some kind of like caution performance. And she responded, like, said, "I'm sorry you didn't like it." And I was like, Queen, why are you saying sorry? I don't know why you're saying sorry at all. Like, so you already know the lambs attacked that person, as they should have.
Yeah. No, Mariah's just incredible. We love her. Her talent is really unmatched. She has 19 number one singles, 18 of them she wrote. No one has that.
I feel like she's could get another
except
one.
for the Beatles.
Yeah.
But you don't care about them. 5 white men, and it's just one woman who did that. Period.
A black woman at that. Period.
Black.
I'm gonna have just an honorable mention. Another honorable mention to Anniversary by Bryson Tiller. I did not like True to Self. Okay? I didn't like it at all. And even when I listened to it again this year, I was like, you know what? There has to be something I like off this. And there are a couple. Like, some are kind of good, but they were songs that I've heard in like TV shows. So it was never really anything that was like, and so I didn't like it. And I'm a big Bryson fan, so I was disappointed. But Anniversary was cute. I also liked all the singles that he had in between, like Canceled and Blame and everything like that. But I really like Anniversary a lot. Like I like every single song. It's good. Song with Drake though? Yeah. Period.
It wasn't giving me, what's that album? His first album? Or was it an EP? I don't even know what it was. It wasn't giving me Pen Griffey. It wasn't giving me
Trap Soul.
Trap Soul. So I just left it in the dust. I'm not right for that, but I really have a short patience for like listening to music, which is really, I need to get over that. But I really tried to listen to Anniversary. I think I listened to that one song you told me about with, what is that song?
Drake?
With that, no. Well, I did listen to that. I was like, it didn't give me what I wanted, that song. The song with the, I feel like it was a Mary J. Blige sample.
Oh.
Like the Not Gonna Cry sample.
Sample.
What?
It was Inhale. That was a song, but it was an SWV sample.
Oh, what? No, it's a Not Gonna Cry sample. I'm sorry. No. No, you're probably right. I'm just like, no, it's not. Because I like Not Gonna Cry better. I think that, but yeah, you're probably right. Yeah, I love Mary J. Blige. That's my auntie of all aunties. So like, I was trying to give her respect, but you're telling me it's SWV, and I like SWV, but they're not Mary. Miss Mary.
And honestly, who can be?
The R&B queen?
We love her. Shout out to Mary.
The one who sings I Can Love You Better Than She Can? That one. Sorry. But what was your next album, right? You pick your next one.
My next album, I think, was After Hours by The Weeknd. It's a good album. My problematic fave. I literally can't not stand him. Like, it's like not possible.
He's your friend, like, actually.
If something were to come out where, like, okay, he was actually, like, disgusting, like, Chris Brown level, or, like, Chris Brown level.
Now, we can't say that, because Chris Brown still has some bangers that we both listen to.
But I'm just saying he's disgusting. And I don't, like, stand
him. Period.
You know? Whereas, like, The Weeknd, it's like a blind standing. Like, you could tell me what he's doing wrong, and I'm like, all right, whatever.
You just stay ignorant to it. We got all of those.
So The Weeknd is that for me. He's my favorite male artist. And so when he came out with Heartless and Blinding Lights at the end of last year, I think he came out with them in October. I listened to both of them and I was like, Heartless sucks. What's wrong with him? I was like, Blinding Lights rocks. And now, after Blinding Lights is like the fucking number one song in the country, for
For every month of this
every
2020.
this year. Also had another TikTok dance. You already know that guy was making money from that. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I listened to Heartless, or when the album came out, I listened to it, and that album came out like on March 20th, so it was like a week after lockdown.
Mhm.
I listened to it, I was like, if I don't get to see this live, I'm pissed. Because it's so good. Every single song, it's very cohesive, and it's like it's just telling a story. He just seems very lonely, and which is crazy. And this past weekend, I watched some of the music videos, and they don't make any sense, but like they do. Like they don't make any sense, but I'm like, but I get it. Like, what's up? That's my king. This era, he's been doing a really good job. Like, and now he's about to perform at the Super Bowl. So, who's winning?
Yeah.
Also, the only
I
man
think
I have in my list.
oh, he's Habesha. I can only just say thank you for giving some light to my people. That's all I can really say about that. No, but I really like Blinding Lights. It's even to this day, like I still like that song. Like I mean, like it can't wear out for me. Like I don't know what's up with that song, but yeah, I like that song a lot. Okay, so my next album is Positions by Miss Ariana Grande. I think it's not as good as her. It's not as good as Thank You Next or Sweetener to me, obviously, because those are just pinnacle Ariana Grande. I think Ariana Grande was like going through a lot in Thank You Next, so she brought like a cohesive piece of art for us, and it was just breathtaking and amazing. But Positions, I really like it because she's just stepping out of like I feel like she was placed in this like pop box where she can't like talk about how she has sex. So now she's like talking about it all of the time in this album, and I think it's great. And I feel like she's it's like the Beyonce album for Beyonce. You remember like how Beyonce just like it's like, oh shit, you are horny as shit, girl. um, that's that's what that album is giving me, and I like it. I think she does a really good job at it. And my favorite song is actually the title track on that album. It's called Shut Up, and I listen to it every morning because I need everyone to shut the fuck up in the morning because I'm still trying to wake up.
Be quiet.
Be quiet. Shut up. With those beautiful harmonies in the background. And then at the end, the violin. Yes. Yes. Yeah. We love Ari, our Italian queen, our Italian sleeves ponytail queen.
High ass boots. The way
Oh yeah, sweaters.
I was just about to say Positions too. That was my next album.
Oh, period. What's your favorite song from that album?
I think right now it's West Side. I really love West Side. Like, I don't know, everything about that song is like kind of perfect. Yeah, exactly.
Oh yeah. Is
She's
she from the West Side though?
from Florida.
Okay, so she probably is just like, I don't claim from being there. I
Me either.
am actually from California. Because I would do the same thing too.
What's your favorite song? You said Shut Up? Okay, mine is West Side for right now.
Yeah, mine's gonna change.
Yesterday was probably POV. Day before that was probably Safety Net. I really like Safety Net. Safety Net's
Yeah,
good.
that's what you said last time, safety net.
Safety Net's a good song.
Yeah.
I love Ari. The way I used to not like her. What is wrong with me? I'm so fucking fake. Like, I'm so fake. I didn't care for her when she like bit or like licked the donut. I thought that was like really gross. Like it was like kind of funny, but I was like, that's kind of gross. And then she was like, hate America. And at the time, for some reason, I liked America. So I was like, ooh, like, why would she say that?
Tell me why I was thinking the same. Wow, she was right. Why did we drag her?
The licking the donut thing, that was gross. Like, I'll drag you for that because that's fucking nasty. That's like reminds me of like the ice cream thing.
Ice cream.
Like, that's not okay. Like, what are you doing? Unless you're gonna buy that. Like, what are you doing? Put your mouth on it. But when she said I hate America, I was like, ick. Facts. Like, like, is she lying? Like,
That part.
like, no lies were told. And after I listened to,
Hot tea.
I think after Dangerous Woman came out, I was like, heard a couple songs on that, and I was like, okay, you know, let me, yeah, let me go listen. And then Sweetener came out. I was like, all right, I'm a stan. Sorry, I'm an Arianator. Okay, fans are crazy, but I don't.
They're not barbs, so it's not that bad.
I think they're on the same level.
Really?
I think they're the type. I feel like they're so young because like they think that they know Ariana. So when Ariana doesn't like share certain parts of her life with us, they like take it personally. I've seen it on like the Ariana's like stan like subreddit. I'm just like, you guys, she doesn't know who you are. I don't know that, but you guys are her. Like you guys are fans, yes, obviously, but you're out here like taking it personally when she literally doesn't know you exist. So let's just think of how. Let's just go ahead and stop.
Let's bring it down to a 1.
Barbs, I feel like are kind of like that too.
So. Barbs are the worst stands of all stands, and I'm a barb. So drag me. Shit.
Barb here. Barb first, human second sometimes, but no, I don't associate with. It's kind of like, yeah, we're Barbs, like we're part of the same family of like the other Barbs, but like they're like a distant cousin. Like we don't talk to them. We talk to everyone. That's how I feel because yeah, you're right. Barbs are scary.
Okay, wait, is that your next? So what album? Do I pick my album now? Are we on the 3rd album?
No, we're on the 2nd one.
Okay, well, I'm just gonna say Chromatica, even though I'm confused. Chromatica is my next album. That is pop perfection, and I am such a fraud. Okay, like I listened to that album for the first time, and I was like, "What is this bullshit?" Because when I think of like Lady Gaga, nothing compares. I mean, Chromatica, like we love Chromatica, but it doesn't compare to the Fame Monster. I feel like. My opinion? That's my opinion. That's just my opinion. So like, when I'm thinking like there was just so much hype for it. So I was just like, oh, it's gonna be amazing. And when I first listened to it, I was like, this is just not giving me what I need. Then I listened to it again and I was like, oh my gosh, I'm a fraud. Lady Gaga did what she needed to do for us this 2020. She gave us a pop perfected, cohesive, brilliant piece of art for all of us to indulge this quarantine.
Song.
There isn't. Even the interludes are just like, is it the interlude to 911 where like they use it all the time? Yeah, that
it's crazy.
Like, so good.
It was, yeah, that's my 2nd album too. I mean, like you said it all. Like there's really no words to say. Like period. Like she did what she had to do and showed the other girls what they should have did. Mm-hmm. And we are so happy for that.
What they should have did.
Look how she just comes on.
Your spirit is here. We feel you.
If only like we could go to a
I want to go to a club.
yeah, it's so rude. It's like so rude for her to release this music that would sound so good in a hot and sweaty gay club with our friends during quarantine.
Okay, a question for you. So random, but like, let's say the world becomes normal again. They're gonna play like normal songs. They're gonna play like normal, like Hot 100 songs at the clubs and stuff like that. But then they're gonna bring out like all of the shit that came out in 2020. So do you think like there's gonna be like an offload of 2020 songs that like come up in the charts again because like
Oh,
people
absolutely.
never heard them in the clubs yet? Like that's gonna be amazing.
Then they go home and they're like, okay, I need to stream this shit again because I forgot that it came out when we were stuck at home. Yeah. I'm ready.
Ready for that moment. I'm ready.
I think hearing any song from Chromatica in a club would be, honestly.
Period.
Love Chromatica though. I mean, I feel like I've talked about it like too much this year. Like me and all my friends love that album.
That's a good album, bro. Like Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good album. I have 2 songs left, and I know like I don't know what happened. I'm just gonna say them because like you only have 1 left, right? Okay. So my second song, I don't know how this happened, but my second song or my second album, sorry, is "It Was Good Until It Wasn't" by Miss Kehlani because she did what she had to do in that album. I think it's just Kehlani, like her first couple of mixtapes were actually really, really good. And then when she came out with Sweet Sexy Savage, I was like, this is trash. Like it's like I don't know what you're trying to do in this album, but it's not that great. I'm sorry. I listened to it though because I am a big Kehlani stan. I love her tone. I think she's just vocally great. But I was like, this album is trash. Then she came out with what's that album called? I forgot it. While We Wait, yes. While We Wait before her album comes out. And I loved that album. I thought that was way better album than, or better mixtape than Sweet Sexy Savage. It was good until it wasn't. It's truly R&B perfection from the top to bottom. I think it's just, it tells a story, and the way that she ended it and like commemorating one of her like her best friends that passed away, unfortunately, I think to like drug abuse or something like that, which is really sad. I thought she just I thought she did it so beautifully and it was executed so well. And big props to Kehlani for that album. She's number 2. Now my first
Wait,
album of 2020.
you didn't even say what your favorite song was from that album.
Oh, okay. My favorite song from that album is Damn, You Know I Hate the Club.
Yeah, that was a runner-up for me. I listen to that song
Yeah. Yeah, I love that song. Yeah, my first album is Ungodly Hour. I love Ungodly Hour. I think Chloe and Halle are truly amazingly talented Black women, and the fact that they write and produce a lot of their music, and like Asha was saying before, like they actually play instruments. Um, you can just feel the musicality of that album. Like they really did their best in the production, and like I don't know, it's just so good. And I love when they perform. They like perform their asses off. Chloe reminds me of Beyonce sometimes. I'm like looking at her and I'm like, wow, you are Beyonce sometimes. Like you're thick like her, you sing like her sometimes, you have like her like mannerisms sometimes when you perform. And I just can't wait to see all the great things that they're going to do because they're going to be amazing.
They are already getting so big.
Yeah.
As they should.
Yeah, they deserve it, you know? And it should have been a number 1 album. I mean, they are getting credit from the Grammys though, which is
Grammys.
critically acclaimed. So like, oh, did you say Scammies? I mean, yeah, technically. I mean, the way that they did The Weekend is kind of
Wait,
disrespectful. Oh, and Mariah, yes. Like, how are you really gonna give Miss Mariah only? I think she only has like a total of 5 Grammys. Like,
that's what I'm saying. Like, how did Chilombo get Album of the Year? But then it makes sense because it's just all weird. Like, the thing
Grammy.
is, like,
Yeah.
the Grammys are just weird because like I just feel some type of way about them. Like I feel great that they give the artists that I love respect, but then at the same time they disrespect the artists that I love. I'm just like,
Yeah. It's just very political. Like the way that they did Nicki Minaj, like she doesn't have a Grammy.
Katy Perry has never won a Grammy, and if Katy Perry should have ever won a Grammy, it should have been for Teenage Dream.
Yeah. I mean, do you have to suck someone's dick to like it?
What do you have to do to get nominated, or even not even get just not even win, just like get nominated? Like I can't even believe The Weeknd submitted 5 times and didn't get anything.
And Justin Bieber?
And then had the nerve to complain and say, you dumb bees, this is not a pop album. Well, you should talk to your manager who
I don't know what kind of album it was, but it didn't deserve a fucking nomination, okay? White man.
kind of
Yeah. All right, so what's your favorite album?
album. It's Future Nostalgia by Dua Lipa. Now you already know it's about to add this album. It's the best album ever, honestly. Probably like one of my favorite albums of all time. It's so good. And it's like one of those albums that I can just play. I don't even really need to shuffle it. Like I like where it takes me when I just play it from beginning to end. I love the album cover. This era that she's in or like is just so beautiful. I'm a really big fan of Dua. And I was like a fan of her before, but I don't know, I'm like a stan now. Whatever her fans are called, Dula Peeps. I want them to be called Dula Peeps. That's what Wendy called her. I like that. I'm a Dula Peep. Nice like personality to add on top of like the fact that she can sing and she looks like she can perform very well. I watched Studio 2054, which was like her virtual concert. It would have been so amazing to see her in concert. Like really cool. And especially with Future Nostalgia. Just a really well put together album.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, Dua Lipa did what she had to do this year, bro. Like she took this year by storm. Like I couldn't get away from her music and I didn't want to. Like it's just yeah. So I get why she's number 1. I get it.
Ever since I first heard like the first single, Don't Start Now, I was like, all right. Like now I just gotta pay attention to
What
everything.
else is it?
It's a little too
What else is there?
yeah.
I'm listening.
Like when he came out with Physical, I remember I don't think I really liked it at first, or I just was like, what? Or no. Yeah, no, it was Physical that was like the third single. Break My Heart was the second single. I love Break My Heart. Like I was like, that is a bop and a half. And then Physical came out and I was like, I don't know if I really like it. It seems kind of like a little bit darker compared to the other 2 singles. That was perfect. And it actually fits so well on the album. I think it was everything about the album. Love it. Love it so much.
Yeah.
The aesthetic.
I mean the title like even matches like where it's coming from. Like because it's nostalgic in the way that like all of the songs like kind of give you like some disco feel to it, but it's also like modernized, so it's like giving you the future. Like it's kind of crazy how she did that.
She did that.
Yeah.
It's always like I feel like for artists, it's always kind of scary to drop your second album. I don't know. It's like really make or break. Just because, like, can you bring it again like you did the second time or the first time? But she did, and I'm trying to think. I don't think she had any features on this album either. So
She did in the remix version, right?
she did, yeah. I know that she had a couple of features on her last album. She had one with Miguel, and that song is so good. And Blackpink, and that song is so good. But yeah, Dua, I love you. I'm a Dula Peep. That's what I am now.
We love her. I would love to see her live one day.
We are
We're going to see her live.
going to. Whenever she tours or is able, or we're able to see her again, that would be like, I would spend a lot of money to see her because she's so good. Yeah.
I would too.
This year has been shite, but music hasn't been. I'm glad that we were able to recap all of our fave albums together. That was fun.
Yeah, it was a moment. We had a Kiki moment.
Key moment. Mm-hmm.
And we recapped all of our favorite albums, and we hope that maybe one of our favorite albums aligned with one of your favorite albums this year, because it should, because our lists make sense.
Yeah. You really shouldn't be listening to anything else.
But yeah, and so sorry that it took us so long to record a video, but this year has been crazy, and we'll be coming back 2021 with even more fire, future nostalgic moments.
Yeah, no stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Let's. Okay.
Are we praying? What are we doing?
No, we're not praying. I was gonna say that, but we're not praying. We're gonna have a good 2021 for sure,
Mm-hmm.
and
Mm-hmm.
I'm putting that into the universe. That's for everybody that watches this video too. That you're gonna have a good 2021. It's gonna be a good year for you. All the blessings and affirmations will all come true. Okay, they'll all happen.
Period. Period.
A good way to end our vid.
Yeah. Thank you all for watching. Please subscribe.
Please like, comment, subscribe, share. Tell your friends and family. That's like,
Yes.
just tell me watch for the best. Oh, okay. We had cheers one last time.
I don't have anything in here. I finished all my wine, but cheers.